Well, hello there, people. Welcome to Tanna Talks. This is take 1642 because I apparently am incompetent and have been recording a good portion of the day without actually hitting the record button. So I'm going to check the counter. Yeah, it's increasing, so I'm actually recording this time. I'm in a different location. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota today, so that explains why the room looks vastly different. And I apologize for looking incredibly blanca in this recording. There's nothing I can do about it. I have applied a shit ton of makeup, but yet am still this pasty white ghost that you see in front of you, so deal with it. And none of that's what today's episode is about, so we're going to move on. Today's episode is about how to make the most amount of friends possible by being an elitist asshole, because everybody likes that. I'm not talking about making sure you have the most money or whatever, or a fancy car or anything like that, because really no one cares about that stuff. We care about what kind of novels you read. And especially, we care about if you're a writer yourself. So if you're a writer out there, make sure you point out all the time, to all the people around you anyway, well, everybody really, but make sure you point out all the time how much better your works are than everyone else. And make sure you point out, especially, how much more epic your writings are than every published author out there. I know that your character development is amazing and your sequences are much more action-packed and whatever. So make sure you point that out to everyone, and make sure you especially select authors that the people you know like to read and point out specific examples of why you're better. And especially do this if your novel isn't even finished yet, because people really respect that. They like to know that you have a high opinion of your work when you know you're not even done with it yet. And the same goes if you're a musician, because especially if you're 47 years old and you're still rocking out in your friend's garage, we all know how epic that is. We all know how hard you rock down as an indie rocker in a band that no one's ever heard of, because it's only esoteric bands that haven't sold out. And that's how you make sure you have the true blue fans, is by never selling out. And you can't do that if you're a mainstream pop star, so that's why you're so much better than everyone, and make sure they all know it. Also, if you're a gamer, make sure you point out how much better your gaming skills are. And I don't just mean video games. If you're a tabletop game player, make sure you always pull out games that are not available at like the mall or at a regular game store. No. You have to play the games that your friend made in their basement, because you have to ensure the fact that you have the most amazing skills at playing this game that no one's ever heard of and will never have access to. Also, build up your athletic skills and become the most amazing disc golfer ever, because everyone wants to play disc golf with someone that constantly makes fun of them and, brags about how much better their discs are and their weird little purse that they carry around that has all their discs in it. So I hope you've kind of gotten the picture that in order to make friends, you have to develop an incredibly haughty attitude, and you have to make sure that everything you like is better, and that everything that anyone else likes sucks. And finally, you have to make sure that they understand all of these things together just make you a better person. You're much more worldly and cultured and sculpted, as it were. So that's really all I have to say about that. If you want to make the most amount of friends possible, make sure you treat other people like crap, because social Darwinism's where it's at. And social Darwinism's always been around. The most famous group of people that really believed in the ethics of social Darwinism were the Nazis. So that's all I really have to say about that. Remember, the Nazis were social Darwinists too. So this is Tanna signing off, and I don't want to do any more takes today, so this is the one you're going to get. Peace out. Bye.